Hey guys, and welcome back to the randomized K-On! Pokemon Team Series. Let's see what our sweet Mugi-chan will use in Sinnoh. Mugi's first Pokemon will be... Frostless. Well, that's a spooky start. Ritsu is absolutely someone I would never trust with ghost types like Frostless. Mugi? Possibly. I'm not entirely sure how good Frostless is, but ghost types in general have gotten better over time. It has very good speed, and everything else is passable. For level up moves, there's some decent attacks here, although no Ice Beam. For TMs, it's not huge, but it's workable. So this is a very satisfactory start to Mugi's team. It's pretty strong, and its Snow Cloak ability will make it more of a challenge if Hail is used. I just hope she wouldn't pull a Ritsu and try scaring Mio with it. Mugi's second Pokemon will be... Kricketune. That's not great. Bug types like Kricketune are pretty much just cannon fodder for the most part. It wasn't until I think about Gen 5 when the types started getting good. Its stats overall are extremely poor. This thing will struggle in battle. For level up moves, it does get some good stab attacks, even though they won't hit extremely hard. For TMs, it's really unimpressive. Brick Break could help against rock types, but that's really it. So this is a real drop in quality. I imagine Mugi would be pretty amused by its appearance, but this is one of those Pokemon you really only catch for the Pokédex. Mugi's third Pokemon will be... Dusk Noir. Now that's a substantial improvement. While you can make the argument that a Dusclops equipped with an Eviolite is better than its evolution, Dusk Noir is still very useful. Its defenses are absurd, and its physical attack is very good, so it will hit hard. For level up moves, having the elemental punches, if you're lucky enough to get them, is phenomenal. And having Stab Shadow Punch, which almost never misses alongside them, gives Dusk Noir terrific coverage. For TMs, it is very much usable, so very good overall. It's pretty tanky, hits really hard, and does have some options for moves. If you want a solid ghost type, this Pokemon should definitely be considered. Mugi's fourth Pokemon will be... Torterra. Fancy that, we have one of the starters. I do believe that Torterra is regarded by some as the worst of the Sinnoh starters, and I know that Ash's Torterra did not have a good track record after evolving, but it's still far from useless. Its HP and physical stats are really good, and its special stats aren't too bad. For level up moves, it's kind of a shame that the only ground attack it gets is Earthquake, but that's arguably the best ground attack, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. For TMs, it does get some rock attacks to help with fire and flying types, so while it might not be too popular among the starters, at least as far as I know, it can be a force if raised well. Mugi's fifth Pokemon will be... Ambipom, and now we have a Honey Tree Pokemon. While some do disagree with the whole concept, some of the Pokemon you can get from Honey Trees are pretty good. Ambipom is said to be one of the strongest. Its attack and speed are really good, so it'll be hitting pretty hard and fast. For level up moves, there's really nothing to talk about. For TMs, it's a completely different story, as to be expected from most normal types. So pretty decent from what I can tell. It'll be a pain to get one, but I'd say it'll be pretty worth it if you can't get a Snorlax instead. And Mugi's last Pokemon will be... Carnivane. And now we end with a Pokemon I know jack shit about since I don't believe I've heard anyone talk about it. It's certainly an interesting looking Pokemon, and one I see Mio speeding away from. It has pretty good attacking stats, so its attacks will hurt. For level up moves, it's alright. Crunch will make great use of those massive jewels. For TMs, it's very unimpressive, although Sludge Bomb is nice to have for coverage. So one I know very little about. But Sinnoh does have quite a bit of water, so a decently strong grass type will definitely help out. And that's it for Mugi's Gen 4 team. I'd say it's quite acceptable for what it is. She got some strong team members. As always, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Feel free to come join me on Discord. Consider backing me on Patreon. And remember to stay chilled.